Good morning, good day, good evening to everybody wherever you are. I just would like to discuss a quick presentation on Fejule marketing systems, on how it works. Actually, to be straight about it, Fejule marketing system is a networking business. When it's not working, the requirement is that all those who participate should recruit. However, in this case, the good news is that a person who participates is not anymore required to invite, recruit, or do anything if possible. What he only does is invest or buy our product. Our product are either perfume, liniment, or soap. So he just had to buy worth 500 of product and he's in. Now, how does it work that a person can earn up to a maximum of 10,890 per month? It's like this. Remember that each of those who participate will pay 500. Now, we are using a force matrix autofill 3 by 5 structure, meaning it's not like other networking business that they usually have binary, but in Fejule it is trinary, factor of 3. So the matrix is 3 by 5, where you at the top, once you enter or once you pay your 500, you are positioned immediately at the top of the matrix. So you at the top, you are automatically given 3. What is done here is organizing, and we have a kind of leadership program that instead of requiring one to recruit or invite, he need not recruit or invite anymore. But we have people, or we have staff in a Fejule who are doing the organizing and training. So it's like this. So you at the top of the matrix, in a particular month, for example, then by organizing and by training by the staff of Fejule, you are automatically placed, you are automatically given 3 at your direct under you directly. Then the 3 would also be given 3, which is the second level. Then the 9 will be given 3 each, so that would be 27, and then 81, then 243. That now completes the force matrix. Now, summing up the 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, all in all, it sums up to 363. Now, this 363, if you see, are paying 500 pesos each. So 363 times 500, that could sum up to 181,500. Okay, it's like that. Now, since we have 5 levels in the matrix, the topmost, which is the level 1, or I mean the receiver number 1, no receiver level, is you. So that one at the top would be getting 10,890 if the matrix is completed, of course. Now, the 3 would be receiving how much? 3,000, or I mean, yeah, 3,680. That would sum up also to 10,890. The 9 would be receiving 1,210, and of course 1,210 times 9 would also sum up to 10,890. And the 27 would be getting 443.45 centavos, which will also sum up to 10,890. And of course, the last level, the 81, would be getting 134.35, which also sums up to 10,890. So summing all of this, 10,890 times 5 would be 56,750. Now, if we try to compute, all in all, as we said earlier, the 363 times 500 would be 181,500 minus the 56,000 that would be given to the 5 levels at 10,890 per level. There is a difference of estimate 120,000. So that 120,000 would be stuck, would be just there as reserve fund. Now remember that the interest on this month or a particular month, for example, June, the interest in June could have its first payout in the month of August, in the first week of August. That's the policy. Meaning that the interest in June would have to let pass the month of July. It is the July that pays for the June. Then the June interest would receive its first payout in August 5. That's the case. So it's very much possible that the income of a person who enters or participates in a particular month could have a potential income of 10,890. Well, of course, honestly, it's too good to be true. Yeah, it's like that. It's too good to be true. And in fact, many would be amazed, would be questioning why can a person earns that much, 10,890, with only 500 entry or with only 500 contribution. That's why people would say it's scam or it's impossible. But that's it. Now, in the process, we have some kind of supplementing resources or supplementing sources with what we call leadership program. Where in the leadership program is like this. If one person, because we do not encourage recruiting, we don't encourage inviting, meaning you do not need to network, no. So what we encourage only is you become a leader. So we have a leadership program. In the leadership program, when a person would like to invite, would like to group 25 or invite 25 people in a month, he would be given 100 referral bonus for each of his invites. So 100. So that would be 2,500. Now, with that 25 that he invited during the month, he could now be categorized as 2-star. Inasmuch that we have a star achievement, no, ranking there. So he would be considered as a 2-star achiever. And a 2-star achiever would be given a bonus monthly of 2,000. So the 2,000 referral bonus, or I mean extra bonus, to that leader who got 25, he would start receiving the 2,000 on the very month that he also receives the payout for that particular month. So if he becomes 2-star in June, then of course he would start receiving 2,000 pesos monthly starting August. And another thing, we have what we call, or of course, as I've said earlier, we have staff organizers and trainers who are employed or hymen deployed to the field to do the organizing and training. So all those that are recruited in the field and those recruited by the leaders in our leadership program are actually sum up or lump, no, are actually lump. So the recruits of your uplines, as I've said, the recruits of our cross lines, the recruits of our down lines, and the recruits of those at our level would be lumped into one, and they are placed down there below in the matrix. So when the matrix is filled, that would be possible. So it's like that. Now, we have what we call 5 ways to earn. Of course, the passive income or meter exam, that's one, because that's 363 times 30. Before I forget, I would like to emphasize that the 500 given by the person is actually not eaten up by the cost or by the amount that we give out, because in that 5 level, actually it's only 150 is actually eaten up in there, because 30 is the only amount, no? It's only 30 that's given to the person, contributed by each. So 5 30s, meaning 30 for the first level, 30 for the second level, 30 for the third level, 30 for the fourth level, and 30 for the fifth level. It only sums up to 150. So there should be 350 that's left, no? But of course, there's an allocation also in that 350 for the product. So minus product, which might be 100, then there is an amount left of 200 that would be stuck, or that would be retained to supplement the sustaining amounts that would be given to the person, to the participants. So as we said, once you already received 10,890 for the first time, then you would be receiving 10,890 monthly, month after month. That's it. Okay. Then another sustaining or another supplementing source that we can have is the 5th way to earn that we have enumerated in our 5 ways to earn. Which means that all of those who participated in Fejule, who already earned income somehow, would be entered or would be enrolled in 5 different business application programs that we have. I name like Gen I, Live Good, Vera Beta, iFern, MGI, and many others more if it allows, no? If it's allowed or if time allows. So we know that entries or enrollment in these different apps or different networking programs could also generate income for the participants by 20,000, 40,000, 60,000, even 100,000, even millions of that. Now, in order for the Fejule system to sustain its operation, give out sustainably to the, the participants 50% of those earnings derived from these business apps programs would be retained by the Fejule, of which 25% is for the operation and maintenance, no, and 25% is for the foundation, because there is going to be a foundation that will be established later on for the foundation, and the 50% that will be given to the participant or Fejule participant, 25% of that would be cash and 20% would be product certificate, which they can use to buy products of Fejule, or which they can convert into product or goods later on with some other stores or some establishments that Fejule might have contract with, that these product certificates could be received or could be ordered. So it's like that. So we have sustainability, and we can assure everyone that if you purchase Fejule, you could surely have an income at the end of every month. In the first month, you could have an income. It's not that you get zero or you do not have any income at all, but it is possible. It is very possible, in fact, very possible, that even during the first month, you can already have 10,890. But if in the event it cannot yet be attained at that level, you have 134, you have 443, you have 1,210, you have 3,680, and of course 10,890. That could be all for now, and I hope you understand. I hope it is understood, and I hope that we can be blessed, and we would not be doubting whether or not we could receive, or we would be scammed, or we would be just wasting our 500 for nothing. And after all, you are not scammed, because your 500 will have a value, a product value of, is compensated with a product equivalent to the 500 that you have contributed. So thank you, and good luck, and God bless everyone.